Yo, what's good, everybody? We are here with the first official Duck Hunt matchup guide, matchup podcast. Here today, I have Afroraptor and White Husky joining me on the mic over Discord. We are here to talk about Duck Hunt versus Fox. So, let's get right into it. So,
Fox is free.
Oh, besides that point. So this is one of those matchups that I remember very, very early on. Almost every single Duck Hunt would always say that it was one of our worst matchups. Over the years, I feel like a lot of people's opinions have changed on it. Some of them have kind of stayed the same. Some have varied. But what about for you guys?
Raito versus Larry Lurr really changes my mind about the matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, before DLC came out, I always thought that the worst two were Pikachu and Fox, and now it's just like DLC is just the worst. Always.
DLC is like king of the game.
Yeah.
Made to be good.
Well, Cloud in general, not really
up there.
anything else.
Yeah. I mean, definitely I think those two are still kind of rough, but with me, it's like, Fox is interesting. I think one of the things that he does have, like, one of the characteristics of a bad Duck Hunt matchup, in that any character that's able to kill Duck Hunt super, super quick and, like, it doesn't really matter as much about them, they tend to do well in the matchup, or it's like, you know, it doesn't matter how much damage you really tack on, they have a very easy way to kill us off, especially with Rage. That's one
here, by the way.
Whoop.
Oh, hey, Ozone.
Oh, Ozone? Oh, what's up, dude? Okay, so now I got Ozone also joining us. Oh, wait, who's joining? Seth Blade. Thanks for following. Where was I in my thoughts? So, basically one of the things with Fox is that I've always felt like his neutral is just super easy to exploit. But, like, if he does get that one opening, it is kind of rough. But the one thing about Fox, especially against him versus any character, our disadvantage state is basically the same as almost every other characters in this matchup. Because of that, like, I think some Duck Hunt's exaggerated a bit, especially since we can out of his things, since none of his strings are actually true.
Right. Like, for instance, in some instances, for most characters, dare to up smash is pretty much guaranteed. But if we get that one frame where we're not actually we're able to do something, we can out of that, and we don't have to worry about dying.
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, it's like that one, if you DI away, especially if you're able to, like, get some SDI, you put a little bit of distance, and it didn't do it for him perfectly. That is true. That is something that you can whip out. The other thing, too, that's, like, a big deal is, you know, the main Fox Vortex is up till up airs. And you can actually out during the up air, so that way you can actually just mitigate the entire Vortex if you can do it correctly. And that way, instead of taking, like, 30-40%, you get one up tilt, one up air, and then can damage. And then, depending on the Fox's percents, you can even convert that into your own combo or kill. So that's like that's huge. Oh yeah, obviously.
What Ozone's saying.
Just because I think you gotta be careful with that, because if for whatever reason you're getting like small percent difference, if he has the percent advantage, then
oh yeah, we're dead. We're straight up dead.
Yeah. Don't even think about it, man.
Yeah.
If they know the matchup and they know that you're going to they might just wait for that and then up air you. So.
Or up smash.
Yusan! Thanks for following.
Oh, you got Yusan?
Yeah, Yusan
no,
has finally started following.
Fox.
Oh, okay. So he actually thinks Fox is terrible. Okay.
Oh.
That's interesting. You know?
Unless he thinks that Fox just wins it.
is Yusan following right now?
Yeah, actually, let me ask Rennet to see if he's free.
No, he's always free.
And
Dick.
We're not really close.
So, Ozone, what do you think of the Fox matchup overall? Do you think we lose it? Do you
Oh
think
yeah, we should ask you. We should get your opinions
I'd
on
say it's
this.
even.
Yeah, that's
I'd
basically what I
honestly
think.
say that's even. Considering in my region there's like 5 foxes, Michigan by itself used to be known as the land of the fox, because there's like 5 different people who played fox, and then the surrounding areas also have like a ton of foxes. too, in my experience, without a doubt, I think if the Fox player knows the matchup, it can be tougher, but that doesn't necessarily make the matchup any harder. It's just
Yes,
both
I
players
agree.
have to
Definitely.
play smart.
Yeah.
It's a matchup where if I have to describe it, this is the best way I can describe it to you. Both characters are good and neutral, and both characters are really good when they have the advantage against the other one, and they both suck when they are put in disadvantage by the other. For Fox, it's like if he gets put off stage or in the air, he's just done. And for
But he's got
Dawangthang,
an edge because his uppy actually has a hitbox.
But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all.
Come on, man. If I want to
Debatable.
do my bear can and Fox is gonna uppy, it doesn't matter.
What you
Because
do is you just dare that because the timing for it never changes. Yeah.
yeah,
Especially
it's
get that dare.
If I put Fox off stage at like 30%, if I edge guard him perfectly, Fox is just dead because he can't get back ever. That's a big problem.
Oh
But
yeah.
then you could also say the same about Duck Hunt. Fox also, if the Fox player is really good, he should be able to keep Duck Hunt also in disadvantage for almost the entire time, unless he backs off or unless he messes up. You could say, so it kind of goes both ways. They both essentially have the potential, in my mind, to kill each other at stupidly low percent.
Yeah. There's a couple things to keep in mind. So, obviously, advantage state. I would say both characters kind of have a similar awning on that, except of course Fox's advantage state's slightly deadlier. So the main thing that you have to do there to mitigate it is you always have to go to the ledge no matter what. Because if you're trying to land on Fox, you basically have no good options. Because as long as he just knows to hold shield, you can't really can. The other thing too is like you're not really able to refresh yourself in order to try to get around it because you'll be in the tumble state. The best that you could try to do is like maybe try to land with an auto cancel nair, so that way you could just immediately shield. Because the Fox is going to like up tilt you or just like up smash you or something along those lines. So I've never tried doing that before, but that'd probably be the best thing to do. But otherwise, ledge.
This
Mhm.
is actually probably
Yeah.
the big thing I'm gonna actually tell you, because this will make fighting any Fox easier. Once, whether you get the stock or you don't, it's honestly, once you get the kill percent, it's better to just can out of any situation you
Oh
get
yes,
yourself
easily.
into, because in my opinion, Fox kind of has a melee mark effect where
He does.
has a lot of amazing confirms, but once you get past those confirm percents, he just struggles super hard to kill because he can't kill off a grab, though he's just super easy in my mind to just live. Like, I'd say this, once you get like 130% and above, you probably won't be dying unless you get hit by like a raw move or something, so you'll probably be living until like almost 100%. At least that's how it is in my Fox.
What was I gonna say? Just reading some of the comments here. It seems like people are having mostly similar experiences. One of the things that, what you're saying about him having kind of like a arthritis effect is definitely true. So as long as you avoid the actual
Wing, did you just say arthritis?
yeah, that's what it's called in Melee. In Melee, so once you get out of this percent range, Marth doesn't really have any combos that kill. You just kind of have to hit them with like a raw attack. Otherwise, you'll be living to like 180, 190 easily. So yeah, like that's one advantage we have. It's kind of like how we get out of Ding Dong and how we get out of the Koopa percent, so we can just keep blowing ourselves up so we get out of that percent range. But, obviously you have to land and all that, so that part's kind of hard. But one of the things I was going to say is that, if you are able to get yourself to the ledge consistently, although he does have some pretty good frame traps for the most part, as long as he has to... Oh wow, you actually changed your tag. That's hilarious. As long as you kind of know when he's going to go for any of his normals or anything like that, you should be able to get a can out pretty freely. And then if he's trying to like shield at the ledge, what you can do is you can do the drop down jump, and then you can actually just ping the can just over his shield. So that way you can get like the shield pressure thing, and then you can just immediately roll to your can as well. It's pretty hard for them to react to that or just do it safely. But one of the things I was going to say is that as far as neutral goes, is the second that you have a can out and it's not blown up and you're able to play behind it, Fox doesn't really have a good way to get in neutral. I'd say without the can, then yeah, it's kind of hard for Duck Hunt to get anything started. But the second that you have it out, Fox doesn't have any safe approach options. He doesn't have anything safe that he could do to you. The only thing that he could do is just like try to shoot lasers, but at that point you're just kind of stalling. And the thing is, if you're close enough to like poke him with fair, then that means he'd be towards the ledge and he'd be off stage at that moment. So even then, that's not the best thing in the world for him. And then he starts shooting lasers. You could throw out a gunman, then stand in front of it. So then that way you're taking the laser hits, so the gunman won't die. So then that way he has to focus on that pressure there. So either he's gonna have to shield, he'll have to throw out a reflector, and then at that moment you're able to just force an option out of him.
Or he can just go up and run up and grab you. And then
No, if he's shooting laser, no, he can't.
Right.
Yeah, I was saying specifically if you're shooting lasers.
If you have a can out, honestly, there's no point in throw a gunman out. Just use a tilt on it because.
No. Because the thing is, if he's shooting it with laser, he can throw it back to you.
Yeah, sometimes what I do is like the short hop, can, wood lasers, run up, block lasers, and if that gunman's behind the can, as the can is falling back down, gunman shoots the can and shoots the Fox, so now you got your can flying up toward him, and you can do whatever you want afterwards.
I mean, if the can's already on the ground, start shooting lasers.
Yeah, that's the main thing. But enough about that. I think we should probably be a good idea to start analyzing some matches. So I've actually never done the Discord screen share, so that's one thing I should probably look up how to do beforehand. Okay. Do you know how to do
I'm
it?
not entirely sure if we could do it from this chat. I think we have to create an actual
A private chat?
room. Yeah,
Okay, let me do that quickly.
we have to do that.
Okay, so. Oh, you changed your tag. What is it now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, a reindeer raptor. No, it's always holiday.
That's true. That just makes it hard for me. There you are. Then. Oh wait, I was supposed to add people. Ugh. Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's it. All right, cool. So, do I do start video call?
I think it's start voice call.
Okay, join call.
Oh, jeez, that was loud.
Ta-da.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So-
All right. So now turn on screen share.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. That works out beautifully. Okay.
Hey, that's amazing.
So that means okay. So we can finally do these things without things lagging. All right. Cool. Let me see. So let me just check back what Big Win Beer posts. So laser camping as well. I'm getting good. Laser good. No thanks for your move. Jeremy Fox laser camped me and then popped off after me. Well, the thing is, you can actually deal with laser camping fairly well. As I said, like put a gunman out, then you can do what you do is like full hop can. Then if he runs towards you, then you can get ready for that. Then if not, if he keeps throwing out lasers, then throw out a gunman in front of your can and then just stand in front of it. So then that way he can't mess with the can and then he won't be able to kill the gunman. You'll get some free pressure like that. But all right, so. Yeah.
Usually when foxes are laser camping and they see you approaching and they stop, they usually try to put out a defensive option, usually spot dodge, because they anticipate either a grab or something.
Okay.
Usually whenever I encounter that, I usually like run up, then either do like the like the dash turnaround thing, or I usually run past and try to pivot grab.
Yeah, I do a run past Clay Pigeon. I do that a lot.
That's kinda risky.
Nah,
It's not as good against Fox though because he's fast faller.
yeah.
Spot dodge down tilt. That's what they usually try.
Yeah, especially since you're a little bit too slow with that clay pigeon and now tilt's gonna get. Oh, it's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
mostly a bait.
yeah. All right. So we'll just analyze this first match. Just Raito versus Larry Lurr. The one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to watch his Dreamland set and then watch his set at Big House to see if Larry changed anything or if Raito just kind of played it bad or it could be a combination of both. So
I
I
feel
know
like it's a combination of both.
that's what I think too. Because when I played Larry Lurr at Dreamland,
I wanna
he did
get
not
this
know
out of
this
the way,
matchup.
but look at the starting options. So Fox has some starting options he could do. I mean, he could run up at Raito, or he could just spam lasers.
Well, they're playing on
Oh,
Battlefield.
there he goes.
So one thing you need about Larry Lurr is that he does not use lasers at all,
He
almost
doesn't use
never.
reflect that much either.
No, Reflect's not really that good of an option, ever.
Yeah, he's told me that too. I think he could benefit more by him using it.
Nah.
Yes, just my opinion.
Reflector is like a very niche thing.
He liked to up or F tilt the can away, but that doesn't really have a lot of knockback to it. So
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think that's that good of an option to use.
mhm.
Okay, I actually threw out some lasers. Yeah, so the biggest thing that you need to do in this matchup is you just need to stay grounded, first of all. Okay, I was just gonna air dodge raid.
You can't aside comment.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of interesting that I've noticed is he's not really playing too much near the can at all. He's always kind of at a distance away from it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you can see Raito going for opting for ledge most of the time when he's put in a disadvantage.
Hmm.
You seen it?
Oh god. Yeah.
Oh, see?
Yeah, you always have to go to the ledge, no matter what.
Mhm. Falling on stage with any lag means that you're gonna get up smashed.
I also do like that he, at this percentage, with like this much rage, he's just going for 4-throw gunman, because you can't get a true follow-up on like Fox at this percentage.
Mhm.
You know, if he could... Oh yeah, no, he was
Oh my
done.
God.
Yeah, I was like,
He had to like jump to a different platform or like just get out of there.
No, the funniest thing was he actually could have gotten a jab block off of that. So, yeah,
No, we do have grab follow-ups. It's just that when it comes to the amount of rage that you have, sometimes Fox will just like fall really far away, and you can't really do dash attack or fair because
Yeah.
he's a fast follower as well.
yeah. So that's one of the things that's so annoying about this matchup is that shield can doesn't really work on illusion consistently. It's so random. Yeah.
hey, that's the first game.
Yeah, and I mean, at that moment, one thing that's kind of interesting that I didn't really take into consideration was that in that first game, Raito basically won by outboxing him. That's not what I thought it would have been.
Yeah, you know, Fox does really well in Battlefield. Whenever I see...
Oh, that's one thing I want to talk about.
Fox,
Oh, stages.
yeah, I would never
Yeah,
take
I
Fox.
didn't really understand like Raito's like stage choice because he always took Larry to Battlefield.
So, okay, let me explain this to you. So,
Battlefield's not that bad of a stage.
Battlefield is actually really good for this matchup. So, one of the reasons why... Let me just get to the zoom out. Okay, so when you look at Battlefield, you have these 3 platforms. If you stay underneath that platform, Fox has only one approach option. That is dash attack or dash grab. He has no physical other way to actually get in on you. There's nothing threatening about Fox and neutral on this stage. The only thing that's scary is if he gets, like, you know, that one up tilter up there, so that way he tries to combo you off the top, but if you're smart, you always go to the side, and then that way you just have to air dodge maybe a back air, or if not, you just, like, hit a can out, so then that
What
way
I know that
get
I
out
know
of
this,
it.
so what I do on this, and it's irrelevant to most people, but I drop down shield or drop down clay pigeon because I know they're gonna rush me. So when they do that, they're not expecting it.
You
I
need
was-
to... So,
Game 2, they're gonna know though.
one
Yeah.
thing that... Okay, so the way that I treat Battlefield's like this. If I see somebody run off the platform, I just run off and fair them. Because, like, unless they have a disjoint, I'm always going to win that. But if you see them just drop down, that means, okay, they're going to play patient. So you got to drop down too. But then you've got to look to see what they do. If Fox shoots a laser, you can throw out a gunman. If he starts running at you, then you just need to be ready for him to come in at you. So you can, like, short hop back away and then space him out with fair. Or you could just, like, tomahawk shield and then he'll most likely come in with, like, a dash attack or something like that. Because they want to do dash attack up tilts. So those are the main things to look out for. Clay
So
pigeon.
Larry can go ahead and he tried dashing the last time, so
Yeah,
He
so let's
might
see.
go.
Yeah, last time he just... Raito hit a button and then he just dashed in.
So our opening exchange.
Yeah, see, yeah, right there, right there. Larry did the same exact thing. He changed up nothing. If Raito wanted to, he could have just dropped through the platform and aired him. Oh man, it's hilarious when that happens.
Does he have his shield drops on point like that though?
No, I mean the thing is he wasn't even shielding. That was just the start. Like if he just did, like on Battlefield, I do nothing at first. I just watch my opponent, and then the second that I see them either run forward or drop through the platform, and then I choose my next option. So if they drop
Most people
through,
drop
Literally just
through.
there, and you just trade with them, or
no, you should beat it out. Yeah. Or if you trade, you're trading with the first hit of up air, which basically is just that's basically a lag canceller at that point because I think it's doing like maybe 3%. Oh, let's get the actual number on that.
Sometimes I like, if I know that my opponent's just gonna run down immediately from the platform. Sometimes what I like to do is I just like to run forward with a drop down fair, and then I can
Yeah, that's what I do.
jab on it. And
Yeah.
then it's just like 20%.
Yeah, some other characters have better disjoints on that. So when I try to do my fair, they still end up hitting me.
Yeah, up
So,
air does 5%. So basically, you take 5% to get an instant lag cancel.
so whenever I get like an opening, like a lot of times, when it comes to like rushdown characters, the first thing I usually get is a shield can on them, because I set up and then they always try to get their low percent combo or whatever. So when it comes to Fox, I feel like the best follow-ups out of shield can at low percent are either jab or grab.
Oh man, the first thing I ever
Actually-
get on a rushdown character is a clay pigeon.
Oh god, that's not gonna work out too well in tournaments.
Yeah.
But okay, actually, one thing that I do want to test out is actually now I can math this out. I'm actually curious to see what the optimal combo is off of if you do run off fair, because run off fair will either lead to the jab or
grab,
grab.
right? I want to do run off fair, grab, clay pigeon.
Grab, play pigeon.
Yeah, because if it's you can either tech it.
I
Low
feel
weight.
like
Yeah, I feel
Or-
that really depends where they tech. If they tech in, they should get around it, and then you get comboed on Battlefield, which is not good. If they tech away or tech in place, I think you'll catch them. But let me see. So
I feel like the most
percent does
optimal thing would either be to get fair jab or do a fair grab, but I feel like fair jab is going to be more reliable because you can DI forward.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of the
Or you
distance.
could do
Would you have
But if
space
they
for
DI
that?
out, then or if they DI in, then actually no. You know what? Okay, so the most optimal thing, honestly, would at least on Fox would probably be fast fall through the platform fair and then do a down throw, because if they DI out, you get fair, or if you DI in, then if you get an air dodge read, you could probably do nair. Actually, no, you couldn't, because nair. They don't get sent high enough. Never mind. So yeah, fair jab is probably going to be the best option.
yeah, I was gonna say yeah. So if you're doing on a Fox specifically, because forward throw, actually no, because if you get the fair, forward throw should lead to dash attack at that percent. That should. Yeah, because at 0% they can shield. At 10%, that should
They can either jump or
No, I mean after you hit them with fair, and then you get and then I think if you do a forward throw at that percentage, you get a. I think it's guaranteed to you're at least guaranteed to get the dash attack on Fox. It's just
No,
at 0%. It's not guaranteed.
some characters get hit by the clay pigeon if they don't tech through.
I wouldn't risk that. That's so risky.
No.
Not against Fox.
I could
Not
bet
against
you
Fox.
That
It
it's
works.
actually really risky.
Yeah.
Because that
They can
used
either
to
roll
be,
into you.
at like a higher percent, that used to be my go-to like hard read tool. I would forward throw, then do wave bounce pigeon, see if they get caught by it, and it kind of didn't really work out for me as many times as I would hope it would.
Yeah.
But usually you want to go for a gunman afterwards.
But look,
Pigeon's
okay.
only for people who can't burst range you or whatever, or burst.
So-
30% speed.
Okay, so if you end up doing fair, so if you do the fair, you'll probably I forget if you hit with the. I think you hit with the weak hit. So if you get the weak hit, 6.5, and then if you do forward throw dash attack, you're adding on 18%, or if you do rapid jab, you'll either get 13 to 15%.
And then they're
So,
in the air still.
yeah,
so
you
you
want-
can follow up with up airs if you want.
With dash attack? Nah, if you do
No,
dash
after
attack, you
dash
can't.
attack, because then they're in the air afterwards.
You have to read their jump options and all that. They'll probably just end up going
If
to.
they do jump, you get 2 up airs for free.
Well, the thing is, if on Battlefield, they're going to be at the ledge area, so most likely they'll try to go there. So what you're going to want to
Speaking. Oh,
no,
sorry.
they'll be exactly at the ledge. I can even show it to you.
But speaking of forward throw,
Mhm.
one thing that I see I think it was Brood. He'd like to do this against Diddy a lot. He would forward throw them, and then he would run forward and down air to try to tech.
Oh yeah. No, I do that. Yeah, I do
I'm
that.
not sure if that really works on Fox because he falls really fast.
No, that works. That works. If anything, it works much better on him than Diddy Kong. Because the thing is, he would tech it earlier, so that means you're more likely to get to hit that second hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, because then that makes basically forward throw a big 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's no! There we go.
Oh boy.
Good job.
Well, is your
On that mod pack.
is your mod pack music?
Yeah. I have it as my mini theme.
Please put SpongeBob on. I can't see your training lab, but I just want to hear the SpongeBob music. I know that you have.
Oh my god.
I have to do it on Battlefield though. I don't have it on.
Are you a fan of Jellyfish Field Goes On?
We're all
I'm a fan of
fans.
that and Donut Plains Hell.
Oh yeah, Donut Plains Hell.
I'm a fan of Donut Plains.
The next one that's coming up is going to be Hotel Mario Hell. I just have to get. I have to get around to making it. But 'tis the season of Donut Plains Hell, so.
So, you remember that Meatball Submarine song that I posted earlier? I'm gonna put that on my I think I'm gonna put it on my Sonic stage because my Sonic stage is like Sweet Mountain. So it makes the most sense to be in it.
Okay, so let's just test this out real quick. Yeah, we do have grab follow-ups. Okay. So just put them here, and then so you'll most likely hit Fox around this area. So okay, yeah. So basically, if you get the jab combo, you basically get like a guaranteed 20% if you do the shortened version of it. Yeah, so then if you do the dash attack, you get 24%, and then they end up being like right around this platform height, so they can either jump to go back to the platform, or they're gonna just jump away and then just try to grab ledge. So if you wanted to do some good option coverage after you do the dash attack, if you think they're gonna go to ledge, just dash attack there, since dash attack lasts for 5 frames, so that's a pretty good amount. Fox can't really trade with you too. So you're most likely going to be hitting them again. But if you see them like jump already, then you can just up air the platform area, or you can just jump and throw a can there, so that way you immediately have something covering that platform. And then at that point, if they land behind you, then you have you should be in neutral position, so you can respond to whatever option they do. And then if they come approach you, you can pivot grab them and then immediately throw them to the can. So that's actually your best thing to do in that moment. So definitely grab dash attack. I can also let me see if I can shield with Fox too. Set him to control.
Yo, test out that forward throw clay pigeon.
Okay, so this is where it goes.
Oh yeah, Dwayne. I was thinking later on at some point I was going to do that trading mode mod pack. Like, you know, the trading mode one that lets you like set DI and everything.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to know if some things are true, because like for instance, a can aside out of like an up air, where if you're at equal percent and cloud,
Well, Cloud's
Yeah.
always gonna be out of hit stun before you
Okay,
around 6%.
dude, I have to
I
do
want to know
this.
when the earliest time I can can out.
Okay, I got my jerry rig working now. Yeah, okay, he can't shield before. He can't shield after you forward throw him for the dash attack, but I can try DIing away this time. So let me get him to 6%. About. Oh, oops. Okay. Ah, damn. Okay, so. Yeah, he can't shield, even if you DI away. So, good stuff to know. So, write that down. Alright, let's get back to
He thinks Superior Star thinks the DS remix of Donut Plains is the best version.
I don't know why people think that, because that one I've always thought was pretty bad. That's like my least favorite one of all of them. I don't know. It's just the instrumentation on the DS just wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
I have that one. I have the Mario Kart 8 one, and then I have like this other remix of it. But
the remix that you showed me was fire.
I have that one. Yeah, I have that on every single stage.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
That one is really good. Okay. It's all right. Now that we know optimal thing to do to Fox.
Or are we going back to the?
Yeah. Oh, are you on the screen share thing?
Yeah, it's a little bit clippy though. Not just Raito sets. If anyone else has other sets that they want to review.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if we have any other... I can't think of any other Duck Hunt Fox ones off the top of my head.
I mean, I did fight against one Fox in Winners Finals at this one weekly. Well,
How long ago was that, though?
Weekly. It was in May, but...
Okay,
I
that's
talked
not too
to
bad.
Owl about
That's
it,
not too bad.
and-
I'd like. Oh, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was like one that I originally just submitted to like Owl, and Owl just like told me, "Oh, you gotta stop like betting it all on a few things, and you'll see what I'm talking about."
Okay, post it in the video games. Post in the chat so we can look at it. And then Big Win, if your Fox match was on stream, post that here so then I can look at it too, because I can try to point out some things that you're doing wrong in it. Okay.
It was a 3-0, but it was a competitive but sad 3-0.
Yeah, we don't need it to be standard. We just need matches, because seeing the matchup at all different levels is a good thing. So, and then that way we can help you out and tell Duck Hunt's what not to do.
If you want help in the positions of where you need to throw a clay pigeon, I got you.
God.
I'm just never going to use Pigeon against Fox unless like he's like
Dumb.
Don't ever use Pigeon against Fox unless he's really far away. Cause
Actually, let me
think
check
think
something
of Fox
quick.
the exact same way you think of Sheik. You wouldn't throw a clay pigeon at Sheik if she's at mid.
ever.
You would throw a clay pigeon at Sheik if she's on the other side of the stage. The same.
Nah,
with Fox,
I don't
except
care.
Fox actually has a reflector.
I'm not worried.
Okay. You know what's something I've never tried before, but I think might work? Using
What?
Pigeon as an anti-dare tool. Because dare cannot break Pigeon in one hit, nor can the landing hit. The landing hit only does 1%.
If Fox is in the air, I always believe that there might be a chance to use it, but it's always safer just to.
If Fox
Space it
shields
out.
the clay pigeon and the clay pigeon bounces upward, he can't jump up dare because it's in his way.
If Fox.
No. If he's you have to. No, I'm not. Okay. You have it wrong. So, okay. So this is what I'm saying. So whenever Fox does a dare, he starts the dare off a full hop. So that way you'll actually see it incoming. If you time it for the frame one hit, kind of like when you use Clay Pigeon to break out of a pivot grab, where you time the Clay Pigeon to start when he starts hitting you, it may be able to break you out guaranteed every single time, because any of the multi-hits of dare will not break it.
Okay, actually, no. Actually, I've had that happen before when I got multi-jabbed. Some instances where.
Yeah, no,
getting hit.
it'll break you out of multi-jab, but the thing is, multi-jab kind of clanks. I don't know if it'll do that with dare, but dare it might legit just hit him out of it. I'd have to look at the. Let me see if I can find his hitboxes. Fox visual hitbox smash 4.
No, that's actually a pretty interesting point. What do you guys do? Fox, bless you. When
Thanks.
you get him above you, not off stage, but just above you.
I think the best thing that we can do really is frame trap him with
play
up air, or if
dash
you have a
I
can.
Well, if he lands with a drill, does he have enough time to shield a jab or?
Okay, so I'm gonna put this here quickly.
If he does it perfectly, then he can auto cancel it, which means he can jab
auto-cancel
you.
Okay, so something I just realized too is that, so depending on what frame he hits you on his drill, there's a good chance that it may just straight up hit him because you won't have a hitbox available to him. But the thing is, there is a body hitbox, so it may work out. It may work it so he gets the clank. That's something worth labbing, though. I would need somebody else to help me out with that.
The
have my
click
Wii U
extraordinaire.
Wait, do you know about that or not, Husky? Have you ever tried? No, I'm guessing you've never labbed that out.
No, I've never had to deal with that moment because I don't let Fox do me like that.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, Fox, you don't.
It's mostly Bear. He's gonna kill me with.
No, I mean the thing is, Fox down air shouldn't really be a thing unless you're on either Smashville or Final Destination. Town and City as well. Those are like the 3 stages that should really happen. The platform stage, other platform stages, he shouldn't really be using it. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like at least down air is something that you will see coming. It's not like he'll be throwing out an air anytime later because they started.
Yeah, I'll
really
be
early.
honest. On Battlefield, I use Clay Pigeon a lot less than I would in this.
All right, Big Win, I have
Yes,
your
He has,
thing there. Yeah, I got
I'll
it.
post his. Or
I
guess
posted
you-
it already. Yeah. All right, so we'll definitely take a look at that later.
Oh,
Okay.
Sad Fox.
Oh my God! Did you see that final hit?
How it just exploded. It's literally
What is this game? Oh my God!
You think it's not gonna hit you, or you think it's like fine, but then it isn't, because it just explodes. Like there must be like a cannon at the edge of those iron boots that he has.
When Fox's dare is bigger than his actual body.
I know, right?
Looks like you could spike with that.
Oh
yeah,
my
the
God!
one
This
with
is
the
so funny. What?
That looks like an AoE attack.
It
The
does.
screen share sometimes lags. Did you want to try doing watch together? That might be easier.
Let's watch together.
Oh, it's a YouTube thing.
Oh, I mean the thing is, how much is it really lagging though?
Not by much. Only whenever it's like got a bunch of frames to deal with.
Yeah, like whenever it's like a video. So that's why I was asking.
But I mean, if
That's
we're basically on the same level, then I think it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, we should do this, or maybe try it a different time.
Yeah. Hold up though. I gotta post this. That's so funny.
Who would win, Fox Dare or Bayo Jet or Bayo Fair One?
Okay, I think I don't. Bale's is still a little bit more ridiculous. Yeah. But it just shows that Sakurai was always snickering in the background somewhere.
But we all know that Witch Twist would beat everything.
Yeah.
All hail the mighty Witch Twist.
Okay.
If I didn't know that that was Bayonetta's up B, I would think it was a delicious dessert.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
Oh my God. I don't understand these hitboxes ever.
Oh my God.
I could always tell, like, when Dawang's, like, furiously typing.
Yeah, I have my keyboard's so loud. I have
1,000 words per minute.
pretty much. But yeah, no, I have like the Black Widow, so those mechanical keys just click.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's get back to important things. Okay, so this match. Let's see. Yeah, at that point, that's actually a good thing to keep in mind.
See, like, isn't it, like, kind of flipping a bit for...
Okay, so let me see if I can frame. Oh no! Okay, I have to put this in slow mo. Yeah.
That works.
I mean,
Okay,
this set was hype
so-
in person, to be honest.
Okay, so if Fox is underneath, if you're underneath the center of this platform, and Fox is anywhere towards the ledge of that platform, it's not safe to throw out can.
No, it's not
Yeah.
because you're gonna get
Dash
dashed.
attack.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, he did ping it once. If he didn't, then I think he would have straight
He
up
would
ran.
have shield canned him too.
No, he would have just would have ran into it. And the thing is, if he shielded, I think if he shielded, the explosion might have hit him. Yeah. Yeah. So that entire thing was on him, but still, regardless, not really a safe distance to throw it out. Because if he did run up and shield it still might have hit him.
That was good.
No,
A lot of the good combos come off of Shiokan.
Oh yeah, no, there's so many that do. Because the thing is, Fox has so much hit stun that you can have a free. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh god, why?
You like Nair's wing?
Those are good.
You're fine.
Oh shoot. Yo guys.
What?
What's up?
I gotta actually get off call, so I'll have to leave this one early. But are we streaming this podcast right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Will you guys let them, any of the duck hunts who are like in chat right now to like just post their questions if they have any for me or?
Yeah. No,
I'll analyze them.
Yeah, we're honestly constantly looking at the
Oh,
chat.
I got one. Ozone, is clay pigeon good?
Against who?
Oh, you know, just in general.
It's better than people think.
Aha, a believer.
Not to your extent, Husky, though. There's a limit.
Think of it this
so
way,
it's just-
Duck Hunt is the only character that can actually use his clay pigeon to counter grabs.
That's true. It's great. It's great against heavies, but some
It's
of the
really good
characters.
against projectile characters.
Yeah, for the most part. Most
Have
part's
you
pretty
ever
good.
played a Mega Man who likes to use lemons?
Oh yeah, no, that's one matchup you can use it a lot.
Like,
All the
Clay
time.
Pigeon is very good against projectiles because if you get hit by it and you intentionally stale it, it usually beats out whatever projectile they throw out.
Yeah.
And
No, it does.
especially since if you want, the clay pigeon comes through like the ZX. So you could take that hit and then move the clay pigeon around the projectile that hit you, and you can make sure that it just goes and hits the opponent. I've had that happen.
You know, I never thought that was the reason, but I remember seeing that happen before. But that's not really that reliable.
I like it. You can use it for a lot of weird things, like
You
for
can.
example,
Oh yeah, I would
tired
know.
of getting beat out by that tether. Why not just throw a clay pigeon and shut them down?
That's gonna be my go-to option. It's like, what would Husky do? Throw a damn pigeon.
But if it's a
Not
link,
the best for everything.
it's not.
Mm,
You gotta
I'll
be
find-
predictable
I'll
with it
find
too.
I'll
If you're
work hard.
predictable, then they'll punish it badly.
Yeah,
Very badly.
They'll never expect you to do it again afterwards.
but yeah, if anyone has any videos they want to send me, just they can put them in the Discord or email them to me. Preferably put them in the Discord.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Ozone.
email. Ozone's email.
Yeah.
I know that you have the crew called Blackwater, so that must be
Wait, is that a crew? I thought that was just like your.
that was a
It's like a weird de facto crew. Like, there's a lot of people who are in it. It's just we don't do anything. It's a funny thing. Like, for
Okay.
example, I remember one time I was in a car ride with them, with like Ryuga, myself, Nero, the Pikachu, if anyone knows. who that is.
Yeah. I
And they're
know.
like, hey, you guys want to do a crew? Yeah, let's do Blackwater. Okay, cool. And then we just started getting some more random people in it that are really good. And then we just never did anything.
Well, Ryuga's
That's
in
fun.
GMG now, so like,
It's been in there for a
Oh.
while.
yeah.
Just so much. But yeah, if again, because I'm gonna be heading off in a bit. But if anyone has any videos, if they want to put them in critique cabin for Fox, or if they want to message them to me on Discord, that is available, and I will personally look them over.
Because I could have sworn I sent Ozone a couple replays via Wii U, and he never looked at them.
Well, Big Win Beer does have his video, and
Yeah. No, I mean, we'll definitely take a look at those on here. But
Oh,
Yeah.
Big One. Where did he send it through?
he
Is
said
that
he,
through-
it's on my Discord. You can see it there. But I was gonna say, but
Ah,
yeah, I mean,
okay.
if you're unless you have to go off permanently, we'll probably be on for a while. So
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess I'll throw it out too, but if anybody wants me to personally critique their set or any games like that, you can hit me up, right?
Go to www.naturalblackass.com. Naturalblackass.com.
Wait, I try to promote that shit here.
You guys are laughing now, but wait, I'm gonna get really, really amazing at these critiques and stuff, and it's gonna be like a hidden thing that only the top players know. It's really gonna be under the site naturalblackass.com.
Okay, I feel like that domain's already taken at this point.
it'll be like
Yeah.
the EXP Discord, like all the top
Okay.
players.
Heavy XP Discord under natural podcast.
Natural.
Oh god.
Alright. So, yeah. So, we'll catch you later, dude.
Catch
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
if you guys are still on a lot later on, I might come back on. But I do have to go right now. So, good luck with the podcast, guys. I hope to see you back on in a bit.
Alright, see you, dude.
Alright, see you, Ozone.
Alright, so... Okay, so let's get back to this
So
actual
this
match.
just in, Larry dash attacked or F smashed Raito.
Oh man, and then what happened?
He got the dash attack. Oh, yeah, so he was in that disadvantage.
I don't understand how he lands sometimes because, like,
Who,
landing
Raito?
with fair, yeah, landing with fair is grounds to get up smashed. I learned that the hard way.
Oh, it always is. I mean, at least there, Raito was behind him. But it's still not safe.
Well,
There he got so lucky! Oh my god! Did you see that?
You see these things, right? You see these things, right? It's like I look at the sets afterwards.
Like, holy! He fared right over his F smash! If he was like a second earlier, he was screwed! Holy crap! Damn! Damn!
I look at this and I'm like, how is this working? I
Ah.
probably would have either killed or sent him really far off. Oh, that was
smart.
That
That was
was pretty
smart.
ballsy.
yeah, that was ballsy because he probably could have shielded that F smash, but Larry.
Well, he could have, but I don't think Larry was expecting it.
yeah,
Nah,
Larry
nah.
in the moment is like, I'm just going to.
Honestly, at that moment, I was just thinking F smash too.
Yeah, it was like the last thing that you could have done there.
Like, to me, that was just like playing against a human being type deal.
Yeah. Oh,
He
chat
tried
tab,
to-
up smash, not
Yeah.
true. That was good. He pinged it against the
Yeah.
shield to prevent it from blowing up.
Oh yeah, one thing you should know is that if you time your jump correctly against Fox, I think you could, or was it? Yeah, I think it was against Fox. If you time your jump
Ooh.
correctly, you literally get back to stage for free. That was a good use of clay pigeon, actually.
Mm-hmm. So clay pigeon to stop like illusion close to the stage.
Yeah, it works
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah, no, it's just the area that Fox was jumping
I
at.
find Fox make too much of a Fox and Falco make that too much of a habit with the illusion back on stage.
They do
So
because
it's kinda-
their options are so limited, and if you don't call it out, then they get back for free.
Yeah.
I noticed Raito's not doing normal getup. I'm gonna guess we know why.
Yeah. Well, because there you go. Yeah, no, I mean you don't do normal getup because they frame trap you with up tilts otherwise, so it's not really the best thing in the world.
I'm not sure if that nair was like a read or if.
That's a read. It's
Nah,
also an option coverage too. It's both.
Sometimes-
Like generally, jump is like everybody's favorite one. Is like their favorite option to use. So jump nair out of shield. Generally, a pretty good option to use to cover.
I definitely need to start doing that more.
You should definitely, because if you happen to time it right, they're just dead at 120.
the cartwheel of doom.
Yeah. You can also fade back with it to get it lingers for a long time.
Mhm.
So
And if you start it quick enough during a full hop, you could probably drift away far enough to like not get punished.
Raito went down and paired him because he knew he was gonna do the dash thing again.
yeah, but he didn't do the optimal thing afterwards.
Ooh, he delayed the dash attack, but Fox tech invincibility things.
Okay, so seems like somebody told him about like lasering the can.
Yeah, I
Something
think
I'm noticing.
I think that was like.
I think was
I
it
don't think
Nakat?
Nakat. Yeah, I think it was Nakat because Nakat was like betting against everyone here.
Yeah.
And I don't think Nakat's fought any duck hunts really, but he knew about
Yeah.
that somehow.
Yeah. I mean, he plays Fox, so I can imagine he's
Was that near optimal, or could he have done something better?
where.
It was like a little bit ago. 'cause he-
Jeez, you saw
Yep.
how narrowly he dodged that, right?
Oh, okay. So he was trying to land. So Nair is your best option to use generally, but honestly, he had no business going back into Fox. He should have just stayed away, and then he would have been
I
fine.
feel like an up smash could have beat that out if Larry up smashed. He probably wasn't prepared for like a lot of aggressive landing options from Duck Hunt in general.
Let me see. Hold up. So up air. Yeah. No, if he wanted to, he could have straight up smash. He would have. He just would have straight up. He would have won. But yeah, no, that's why it's like it would have been much better if Raito just like up aired, landed on that platform, and then just waited to see what Larry would have done. Like, Raito gets impatient for sure.
Yeah, look at this. Like that was narrow, like that F smash.
No, he timed that jump well, because like the second he saw that charge, like Larry would have had a read when Raito was gonna hit jump. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, at that moment you just put a can out on that platform there, so that way you cover if he goes to there, and then if he's at the ground, you're ready for that, and if he goes to the top platform, you have that covered. This is one thing. Like every Duck Hunt that says Battlefield sucks for Duck Hunt, they don't know how to play Battlefield. The only thing you do the second that you get them into the blast zone is you guarantee yourself you place a can either on this top platform or the side platform. Generally, I like to put it on the side platform more because can doesn't really kill. So if they're up here and then you up air them, they'll more likely die, which I think is better.
Whoops. Yeah, I mostly do can tricks here. Go for that late dash attack to get him off the top. That's just what my go-to option is if they're far up in the air.
Well, the thing is, then that kind of like if you do the dash attack and it covers there, you have to be ready to up air them on the platform. I just like to have it there just so I have more. I like instead of like knocking it in the air.
I feel like it's probably good to go back and forth between the two.
Yeah. Like if you have a can out already, like if you don't have a can out, I think it's a lot better to just put it on the platforms because you don't really have enough time to set up can then dash attack. But if you have it on the ground and it's fresh, then yeah, dash attack it for sure. Because if they're not ready to air dodge it, or if they don't like throw out a hitbox, then yeah, they're just gonna they'll either be super far off stage, you might catch a jump, or they're just dead. So yeah, if you have the can already, go ahead and dash attack it. If you don't, just place it on one of the platforms. So that way you just have as much coverage as you possibly can, and it'll be much easier for you to seal out of stock. Oh my god, that laser.
Back for the back air, but Larry was like, you know what, I'm just gonna DI to death.
Yeah.
Or die. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that the back air actually did. Damn.
Yeah.
I knew there was one where like, I'm not sure if it was like Larry or someone else, but they literally just died when they shouldn't have.
I think Larry was one of them. Yeah, I specifically remember it against a Fox. I think it's on the next game.
This went to game 5, so.
Yeah, I think so. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
he tried to
that was good. That was good awareness by Larry. Yeah, so right now Larry's just doing a good job of reading Raito's options. Finally. Oh my god, I remember Raito got away with that so often. It was so funny.
I actually do that a lot too. Like,
Yeah.
just like drop down, jump past there,
Yeah,
dodge.
I used to do it a lot, but then like I got punished enough that I don't do it as much as I used to.
Same. I never let go of
Yeah.
the ledge because I don't want to lose invincibility to get spiked or just get punished thoroughly. Something I don't want to do.
Okay, that was good that Raito held shield there, because the second that he reflects it, he could just jump cancel it.
So this part of the air is he's probably gonna go to the left or the right, not go straight down.
Wait, hold up though. I want to get back to that reflector. Where is it? Okay, I think it's after this.
Oh yeah, he tried to reflect the gunman, but not enough range.
No, that's when he reflects can.
Oh.
Somewhere around here. Okay, right here. Okay, so if you're this close to Fox, so if Fox lets go reflector, he's in a crap ton of lag, so that you can straight up F smash. But if you want to go for the option coverage, the one thing that Fox can do is he can jump out of shine. So if he does that, if you just jump and you throw out an air, you're gonna hit him. You're gonna hit him no matter what, because it's not like he can really buffer an air dodge or anything. He have to jump beforehand. So if you do that, you might get the strong hit, or you're just gonna hit him with the lingering hits. So just
And you know
full
what?
up
If he
there.
reflects it, it's 2 times the strength. So with the can.
No, but look how much time time there is
He
between.
tried to nair it though.
Yeah,
I don't think he was just close enough. So
yeah, he got pushed back. Let's put it in super slow. Okay, I think at that point, yeah, he
it's because Larry landed.
yeah, he held shield a little bit longer. Oh wow, okay. If Raito didn't fast fall that, he was gonna at least trade. I think he would actually have beat out Larry there. Which is funny. Let's see that. The better thing for Raito would have done is like he had the can on the ground, and if he just waited for. Because the thing is, if Larry did an aerial on a shield, he could have gotten the shield can explosion off that. And then if he did reflector, he could have just straight up hit him. So, honestly, there's actually no reason for him to ping it at that point, the second that you saw the reflector.
Maybe to get rid of the can.
And then there I would have just done a down tilt, because no matter what, the only thing that he could possibly beat you with or trade with would have been jab. Because if you did a down tilt there, you would have sent him at a really, really bad angle that you at least get a really good edge guard positioning. And then if you trade, then it's like, okay, neutral's reset, but he's still going to have to get to the ledge. So you would have had positional advantage there no matter what. All right, let's speed this up again. Wait. Yeah, I don't think that Nair would have came out, so if Raito just kind of stayed there, I think the weak hit of Nair would have actually sent Larry off.
Yeah, he went left.
Backer.
No! Oh god, he got so lucky.
He did the air dodge thing again, right?
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh my goodness! Raised up because of the can. Looking for an S here, back here.
Oh yeah, no, he couldn't have done that.
Yeah, he went pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, at that percentage, he could have just jumped. I don't know why he air dodged.
So did they go battlefield for every game?
No, they go to FD one game, and you'll see how much worse it is for Raito.
I know they go to Dreamland for the last one.
That's actually ironic. Dreamland at Dreamland is the last game.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's awesome.
He did that on purpose. He had to have.
All right.
No, I think he wanted the lower ceiling.
Starting options because he can either dash or shoot a can. So
No, Gunman. Gunman's always the first option
yeah,
to use
yeah,
against
yeah.
Fox.
Because it either makes them stop and shield if they're not entirely experienced, jump, or I guess try to dash past it.
yeah,
I mean, the thing is, no matter what, if you throw out that Gunman, you have enough time to react, as you saw.
I throw clay pigeon because you know.
If he literally decides to just run and hit the jump button, he is entirely around your clay pigeon.
Don't worry.
All he has to do. Because the thing is, it's not like you're waiting for him to run at you. You are just mashing side B. He just has to run and jump, and that is it. That is it. You are done. He can F-tilt you off the stage, fair footstool, you're dead. Unless you get SDI.
Don't worry about it.
Do you know how to SDI a fair footstool? Exactly. You need to learn that shit. Don't do that ever.
And you could do the can recovery.
Yeah.
That's like the only other thing we have to combat that.
Okay. So.
Like, I feel like we're one of the only characters that could recover, other than like Villager or something, like that could recover from like the toilet bowl that Luigi has, or from Fair Footstool.
Yeah, we got a pretty good recovery, but the thing
We only need our jump to do that, though.
yeah.
But most of the time, people lose their jumps.
Oh.
No, I'm just adding people that I don't know if they'll join later, but they probably won't.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about before. I was like, maybe we should add more people.
Yeah, I probably should. Yeah. Let me add Dandy to this as well.
So you created this, so I think you can also name it the podcast channel.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, wow. I have to add him as a friend. I don't have him yet. Okay. Yeah, no,
Just put it
I'll change it. But okay, so what are things we're looking at? I don't even know. Let's just check.
We were on a rant about Pigeon not being good in opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pigeon's bad. Heard. I still think it's pretty
It's
good.
good in
The other thing too is specifically against fast followers like Fox at 0%. If they hold down, you're not. If they literally hold down when you do the multi hits, they can just shield.
Mhm.
And the thing is, if you don't detonate it if you detonate it immediately too, you're just gonna get that 12%, and not really much else because you can't get a guaranteed follow up since you have to do the immediate detonation as well. So it's, I don't know, at least against Fox, and then I think Falcon's the same story. It's not really. There's just better options you could choose there. Like even if you were going purely from potential damage standpoint, I don't even think it's the best option there.
It's just beginning like the match. Like even though it's a gamble, if you actually win the gamble, it's like Dawang said. There's no real follow up at a low percent.
There's a follow up.
Doesn't really-
It's Clay Pigeon again.
No, that's not against Fox or Falcon. That doesn't work.
No, man. See, the thing is they're not
It
gonna.
wouldn't be
They're not gonna.
true.
No.
Yeah, that's
See,
not true.
The thing is they're not gonna expect to do it again.
No, because most of the time is when you get hit by it, they'll just hold shield, and then the second you hit him with the pigeon, then you just do that again. And it's just like, okay, well, they're gonna punish me because I'm right next to them.
I actually feel like FD might be one of our worst stages against Fox because
Yeah,
I think
I
it
like
is.
it. I like it.
I feel like we're forced to go to ledge all the time.
Well, I mean, you are no matter what. You should never really be landing on stage.
It's like the only time you can land on stage is if you're landing into cam.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yes.
That's what it's like at all times on every single stage against Fox. If you're trying to do anything else, it's just not good. Wow.
Larry
Right on time,
trying
that
to-
really
Whatever,
well.
time to get that cheese.
Larry trying to. He thinks it's brawl. I think he's brawl.
Oh god, yeah, that was
No.
that was a
no,
bad
that's
call
a
out from
commit- he
Raito.
committed
Now,
to
now
that.
he's calling out. The,
No, that was just good. That was good by Larry. He kind of baited him in because Larry's kind of throwing out some things, and then Raito just got a little greedy, and then Larry just played that beautifully.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, see, he
Yeah,
shielded it.
Larry's just out spacing at the moment.
I mean, at that point, Nair was literally your best option because if you space Nair for the if you space the strong head of Nair and they don't power shield it, it's actually safe on shield. So, because like it pushes them away enough, and then you should be able to jab them before they get to you. So that's actually an important thing to keep in mind. Nair, strong Nair, if you space it like at the edge of their shield, is actually your best landing option at all times. But yeah, see now that he has that like verticality available to him, it gives him just a lot more options to get there in neutral.
Wow, that sent him at a really weird angle. That first scan.
I think it's just the way that Larry died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you down air. You could have literally just ran off and down aired him, and he would have been dead.
You could down air illusion like right there.
No, when he did the Firefox.
Oh, the Firefox.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was a good nair trade.
85%, but like one hit from Duck Hunt, it's like 40.
GameStop trades.
I didn't get. Well, I would have ended it early. You wouldn't have been able to have the chance.
Oh, he went for the tomahawk, but Larry.
Oh, why did no?
That's right.
No, that was up tilt. That was the Raito combo. He did it. He didn't do his own combo. What the hell?
Woo!
That was
Did
bad.
he go
That was
for
so
up
bad.
smash, or-
Oh yeah.
No, he went for a forward smash.
He went for forward smash.
Yeah.
I feel like up smash could have worked.
Blow that guy in the
Like-
background.
Yeah. Now, I mean, the thing
I don't
is,
know what happened.
at that end point, just Raito was just kind of playing nervous again. He jumped into that back air.
Yeah.
He could have just literally just mashed B, and Fox wouldn't have hit you.
Hey, can I actually see that last bit with the can? Because I don't know if he could have just not shot the can, and it wouldn't. And it
At the
wouldn't
very,
actually
very
back- Yeah, at the very end. Very end. See the can on the stage.
Yeah. No, at that point, that was all he could have done. Like, he had to do that to reset it.
You couldn't have.
He
He
just-
have shot it to make it explode early.
No, it did explode.
No, it did explode, yeah.
So he could have.
No, he resetted there. Yeah, he had can available to him when he grabbed ledge. It's just that he didn't use it. Yeah, like that was Raito's own fault there. Yeah, like he could have canned out of that back air easily.
Is this the 5th game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Game 5 now.
Alright, I still want to tell you about the starting options. I really feel like Duckhand should really take into consideration the opponent's starting options, because
No, you always take it. That's like the thing about starting options that I've always stated is that your opponent's starting option just tells you everything you really want to know about the player. If they're aggressive by nature, defensive, watchful, or just like they're just gonna be like campy.
He's already been dashing at him the entire time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he should dash at him again or throw out the laser. Yeah, see, dash again. He literally didn't change his. He literally at every single time he went on a tri-platform stage, he did the same exact approach option, except for one game. There's one game he didn't do it. But that's who he is by nature. He's the guy that wants to run up to you and up air you, and there he could have up tilted. I don't know why is he doing that? Why is Raito not doing Raito things? Well, this was the beginning of Raito, so.
True. But I feel like he was just nervous, so like.
Oh yeah, I mean, this man was one game
His
away from
last
top
game,
8.
This was like the match that he needed to win to like solidify like his PGR
Yeah,
status. Because after this, like the train was just rolling for him.
that really was. Like there, you gotta throw it out of clay pigeon.
yeah.
It was a stalemate.
This is
The
an
anchor
classic Fox Duck Hunt matchup right there. I feel like it happens like once every set. Oh, he could have.
Yeah, nah, he was out of Larry was out of range actually.
He probably could have nared. Like the.
No, because the thing is, okay, I'll point out to you. So at that moment, he actually had no real options available to him.
I thought he could dare. At
Did
that,
he use his
one
double
moment.
jump? Like,
So-
really?
Yep. Yeah, like right here. I
So
thought he
okay,
could dare.
so if he went for the nair, he would put himself all the way below there. And the thing is, if he did it early enough, he may have only gotten the sour spot, or it would have just clanked. You have to remember that Fox can clank with that, with his illusion. So he might have actually been able to bear him. Let me see. Yeah, actually, there he could have back aired. He could have back aired him.
Yeah,
He was close enough. So.
But he was expecting him to go a little lower, so I guess he wasn't expecting.
Nah, I think he was just nerves there. But no, he could have straight up back aired him, and he would have died because he was Fox.
Don't need to put yourself off stage for free, right?
Yeah. No. The back air would have been entirely good no matter what. It was
But
just
it's
he already committed to it at that point, so it's like you might as well.
He like committed to an edge guard, but he didn't follow through with it. So
Yeah.
he loses stage control. Wasn't able to set up ledge trap. So
Yeah.
now Larry's just kind of fallen into everything.
Well, the thing is, Fox's approach options are limited. So as you see, like literally the only time he can use verticalities in this area, as long as Raito's anywhere here, he's just limited on how he can approach. Because even if Raito's standing there and he tries to do an aerial approach from here, he's most likely going to land on the platform there. And if he does that, he's just going to land with lag, and you can get an easy punish off of that. So that's why this tri-platforms are just so powerful for duck hunt in the neutral. Like it just makes it. Literally, Fox has dash attack and dash grab. That's literally all he's got against you.
Larry just illusioned into that.
Yeah, he kind of expected it.
I feel like illusion in neutral, unless like your opponent like used up like jumping resources and like is forced to shield it. I feel like it's literally a death sentence. Wow.
The only time he used reflector.
Mhm.
No, it's good that he's immediately going for the gunman when Larry's on the other side after Ken's unavailable to him. So that way he has something to cover himself.
168.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Just can't.
Like the second that you see him running, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, it's like when you can't take the stock, it's okay to blow yourself up.
Yeah. Because the other thing too is you want to get out of this percent range.
Uh-huh.
And with all that rage, he was at the percent range where it would have worked.
Yeah. At this point, sour dash attack into Well, not anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, no, he's out of percentage now.
He did a really good thing where he waited for the get up option
Yeah.
for Larry.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, he
the
missed.
second that you see Fox throw out an up tilt and it doesn't hit you, you just drop down up air him. Because there's two things. You'll either get a combo started because it'll auto cancel you land there, so you can link 2 more, or if the final hit mits, it drags him off stage 2. So always do the up air. The second that up tilt did not hit you, you can just drop down up air him for free. It's guaranteed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was an air! What are you
Bear to
doing?
bear, bear to bear.
No, that was so bad.
Yeah,
that was
he
so
was-
bad.
he
that
was-
was actually the worst option he could have chosen there. Because it's like you're just extending your hurt box the entire time.
Yeah,
He
you're already
literally
at a high
kicked the
percent.
duck. Oh, he rolled. See, you can just roll through pigeon too. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember that, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Go
It's
hard.
like,
I don't know what that fair was so scary.
That was. I mean, he was at a percentage where he wasn't really gonna die.
True.
Oh, okay. There he could have killed him off. Actually, no. He had enough forward momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking he might be able to get the up smash, but then I remembered, nah, not there.
Here it's like I could feel like they're both pretty
Oh,
mentally
yeah,
exhausted,
yeah.
and
The DI.
probably shouldn't.
The DI.
yeah, the
Yeah.
DI.
I'm actually very surprised that killed.
Yeah,
Same.
DI, definitely.
They hit him in the back of the head, and it didn't explode. He's like, oh.
Yay, there's me.
See,
I wanna say that Larry was actually.
Oh yeah, dude, you're literally at the center of that. You would stay. Rip stay, man.
Yes, you can't even see stay.
I
That's the
wanna
GDX too.
say that what happened was Larry was trying to avoid getting can throw comboed, so he went left, but he still got hit anyway. But he had still holding the eye, so he ended up killing himself.
Yeah, it has to be something like that.
If he DI'd in, he would have been dead for sure. But if he
Yeah.
didn't DI at all,
That's the only thing I could think. Maybe no DI.
Oh,
Like,
maybe he
he-
thought it would have killed
Yes.
him too.
you could think.
It didn't look like it. That shouldn't have killed him by any means necessary. But oh wait! Was that a fresh can? That might have been a fresh can. Because remember, he was on a new stock, and I don't think he really hit him with can afterwards. That makes sense.
That wasn't a fresh stock.
It wasn't a fresh stock, but I think it was a
No.
fresh can. There's a difference.
True.
I think that's what it was, yeah. That's the only way I realistically see that happening.
So either Larry got careless, didn't DI'd wrong, or fresh can.
Yeah.
Or you know,
It's
that
like-
kind of stuff.
Sometimes when I feel like DIing in would kill and DIing away would kill, sometimes I either DI down or a no DI. That's just
Yeah.
me personally.
Alright, so do you want to move on to your set, Afro, or do you want to do Big Wins? Actually, is Big Win still here?
Is Big One still here?
Let me see. DJ.
Because it's like you could roast the crap out of me. I don't even care.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I want to hold Raito's set with the second set with Larry is just because of
Because Larry like adapted.
no, because Ozone was with Raito for Big House, so I want to know if he knows like any of the preparation that he did.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right. Looks like he's not here, so
I guess you could do mine.
I'll tag him in the regular Discord.
Okay. But it's like Owl and I already looked at the set, and I was like thinking after the set, why did I go for one F smash read that probably wasn't gonna fall through?
Hey man,
They did read that was not gonna fall through.
hey
It
man.
was always at depth percent too, and it was like I wasn't like I guess I wasn't thinking because I was in the moment,
Hey, sometimes
Yeah,
we
I
just hold
wasn't-
down that up smash, see if it works.
and I played about like 5 or 6 sets before that one, so I was like exhausted at that point.
All right, so I don't. We'll go over yours first, just in case he does come back, because it's always good to hear from them to see exactly what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quickly. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do yours.
I'm gonna wait for Dawang to